Good evening. Hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. All right. Let's see this. Here we go. Welcome in, Hawk. Welcome in, Rika. Hello, Julo. Hello, 17. Welcome in. Triples today. Nice. Hello, Nagesh. Welcome in. Welcome in. We gotta get back into Legends, and then I guess today's gonna be my official start to the Legends League push. Which is fine, because we're only a couple of days in, so it's really not a big deal. But yeah, we gotta get back in and get pushing. I got a base ready to go. Actually, I think I've got to set it tomorrow. Because I just put it in my inventory today, but we got a base ready. We're ready to make the push. I was super busy on... what was it? Tuesday? Wednesday? Something like that. It was Tuesday, and then something came up yesterday because I was going to stream yesterday. Didn't get to it. Don't forget event troops are coming. That's fine. Plus, from what I've seen, it's only the Azure Dragon, and it's only like one of them. So it's not even really an event. Unless there's more to it than what they've said so far, it's really unimpressive. If anything, the troops in the clan or the troops in the army camp are going to be really annoying, especially the Broom Witch. And if we only get the Broom Witch back as an army camp troop, that is super annoying, very disappointing. So I'm hoping that it'll also come back in an offensive capacity, but as of right now, it doesn't look like it will. They said more. I guess we'll see, but either way, it doesn't matter. We're pushing regardless. I'm not a Legends pusher, so I don't really care. I don't care about the nuances of it. We're just gonna try to get 6K. Alright, let's take this as 24 trophies. Getting back into the swing of things. Yeah, we can go behind that fire spitter as well, which works out pretty well. Get through that multi-archer tower. What am I drinking? It is a cream soda Dr. Pepper, sugar-free. It's my last one, too. I need to go to the grocery store and get some things. Which way she's gonna go after that? Should go down. Yeah, there we go. She's actually gonna fight the queen. That's not a bad thing. I'll take that. Get her out of here. Oh, she did. What? She just stopped and retargeted. And that was before the invis. Okay. Yoink. Oh, we triggered the tornado barely. That was lucky. That was very fortunate. That there. Wall wrecker. Little earthquake here. Get those walls loosened up a bit. We should be in good shape. Go. And that Frosty getting targeted early is unfortunate. Queen. Let's see. I'm gonna start the hogs from the left side. There we go. Warden's ability, keep everybody protected. I don't have 2 hogs here is enough for that, but we'll see. Not quite. They do get taken down. Should be enough to finish it, though. Maybe, maybe not. And that thing's actually pretty annoying. Let's try again. There it goes. Should be enough to get through everything. You're at 51, 54. I see. It's a good place to practice, though, for sure. But yeah, I want to get a Legends League push going, do it for some content. Now, for the content perspective, the event troops are certainly going to be kind of annoying. Because it's not going to be like a regular Legends League season. Also, it's going to be annoying for a base selling point of view. Because at WBB, now we've got to account for event troops. People are going to be mad. Depending on what event troops they add to the game. Like I said, if it's just the one Azure Dragon, I'm not worried. Because those dragons were terrible. They were no good. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Oh yeah, I was going to show. It's even got a little dinosaur on it. So this cream soda thing is pretty good. I'm not sponsored, but if Dr. Pepper's watching and you want to. Imagine. This guy's got over 20 trophies, so we'll keep going for these. Alrighty. Let's go to the left here. Yeah, that'll be the best way. Come on, Fox. It's right on the edge of the invis. There we go. Still took way more damage than it needed to. Fortunate. Put out after that. There we go. Go. The earthquake again. I think that was a good change that I made with the adding the earthquake spell that was suggested by chat. I forget who in the chat suggested that, but it was a great idea. So that ability going off. Queen's just kind of dilly-dallying. Taking her sweet time, getting in there. Here we go. Push that queen back to the town hall. Oh, she already got it. Never mind. Never mind. That works. It's still funny to see people running the warden on defense. I guess it's going to be even more common since we're not in Legends, which makes sense. Yeah, none of these should even be relatively difficult. Scrub bases. Yeah, I haven't done an attack in 2 days. It's good for a little warm-up too before I do my war attacks. I probably won't do those on stream though. Use the Inferno Dragon and Super Barbs in your CC, you take a Siege Barracks. That's fun. Rhonda. I just seen your dancing potatoes as you said slacker. Welcome in, Rhonda. I am a slacker. I need to work more. I keep doing this weird thing at the end of the day. I need to stop where I like lay down and just don't do anything for hours at a time. It's such a waste of time, you know what I mean? It's like at the end of every day I do it. I've heard if you use meth, you don't have to do that. Don't do drugs, kids. Drugs are bad, okay? Let's see. You do the same sometimes. Sometimes. Making more dilly beans. Very nice. Alright, here we go. We'll take this guy since he's got 22 trophies to offer us. I think I'm almost fully maxed out on this account. I've got like a handful of upgrades left on the crafted defense and it'll be done. And I'll have actually nothing else to do. Which means I need to focus harder on my other accounts and get them caught up. Especially my little accounts. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's just go here. We'll have to start doing some more farming streams, I think. Get those caught up so I can do more attack guides and all that good stuff. Go. Let's get the wizard tower. Oh, never mind. Go the other way, that's fine. See if we get this Valkyrie in. Yeti. don't know if they'll open up the wall very quickly, but they should get there eventually. I probably don't really need to be using the CC for most of these. What I should be doing, though, is donating to myself instead of using up all my medals. But it's almost the weekend, so we'll get more. Dilly beans are your drug. Sounds like I need to try some dilly beans. And these single infernos are annoying. Oh, come on. That warden pulling everything out. That's cool. Hogs. Oops, I forgot the apprentice. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. He's in. No, I didn't. There's that. I don't even know what got the town hall, but something did. It might have been the giant. He's usually coming in to help me out. Man, that was a crazy long tornado, or at least it seemed like it. Indian prince out of here if we can. Probably should do a little cleanup. It's hard to with that fire spitter there. Alright, they'll get that out of the way. There we go. GG. Terrible at falling asleep every night. Need to stop doing that sleep thing. Imagine how much more stuff we could get done if we didn't have to sleep. Even if we could get away with sleeping like every other night. Yep, you could also turn that progress into Clash of Clans progress. Welcome in, Rika. Did you get the gold pass? I do believe it went through correctly, finally. Had one of the giveaway winners spamming the crap out of me. Like, brother, I will send it as soon as I get a chance to sit down. Hello, Chit. Do FC with someone in hard mode. No thanks. We're doing something else at the moment. Maybe next time. Barrow, talk about the next event. Hello, Cine. We just did talk about the next event. So in the next event, they're giving us a blue dragon. That is all I know. Oh, and they're changing the army camps to have troops in them. There we go. Now that's all I know. Yeah, no problem. Glad it was able to finally get resolved. Hello, Temptations. Welcome in. What? What do you mean what? We're getting some pinatas in the army camps. They're gonna have wizards and broom witches in there. And I really hope that we get the broom witch on offense again, because that was one of my... If not one of my... It was my #1 favorite seasonal troop of all time. The broom witch was super busted and a lot of fun. Because it targets wizard towers, which is weird. As well go for that too. I think it might cost us the fox. Now we're good. We're good. Get the fox out of there safe and sound. We'll go with that and that. So, oh, the Yeti already walked. That's annoying. Dang, Yeti, you're supposed to go the other way. Drop the earthquake there. Alright, moving right along. These fire spitters are kind of gross, though. It's just rage right here, actually. Pop that king's ability, that'll open up to the town hall. Cool. Yo. Queen ability. There. Town hall secured. That king on the back end is obnoxious, but at least I held on to a headhunter. Now it's just a matter of actually getting it in there. We'll see. This is where we find the spring traps. Actually, the hog is hitting the springs. Come on, little headhunter, get in there. Now he's too late. He was too late. Queen took care of the king. Bada bing, bada boom. Alright. Will it affect CWL? No, the events will start after CWL. I believe. They generally do anyway. Actually, I think somebody said they're only in multiplayer wars, so they're not in regular wars at all. Now that I think about it, yeah, Temptations is saying what I was saying. So they're not going to be in CWL or Clan Wars. The event might start like during that, but you won't be able to use them. I'd like to know more about it because I'm still not like they said that this Clash-iversary is supposed to be the best one ever. And from what I've seen so far, very underwhelming. Alright, let's keep rolling it. We got 40 trophies to go, so about 2 more attacks and we'll be in Legends League. Then we gotta hop back onto the other account and do the same thing. And we might watch a judo video tonight, actually, speaking of which. Because I think there was one that he put out that I haven't watched yet, which might have interesting info in it. We'll find out. I'm sure some of you in the chat have already seen it. Actually, if you've seen it, let me know if it's worth watching. I think it was his last, the last interview on the small channel. I don't even know. Isn't the 10th Clash-iversary? They said that this one was going to be the best one yet. I get for reading chat while I'm trying to attack. That is what was said. Oh, nice spring trap. That's very annoying. I think I bring that Valkyrie. Okay, there it is. Freaking monolith. Get out of here. That's why you bring 2? Well, the Valkyrie's cheaper. Yeah, Yetis are a bit pricey on housing space. That's fine. So, Crusher Mortar. Goodbye, Crusher Mortar. Is the Queen dead? She must get hit by the single or something. I thought we were going to keep her alive by starting there. I guess not. Oh, okay. Nice spring trap again. The spring traps on this base are actually good. Like, unironically. Here we go. That'll do it. Lord Thomas, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Remember, skins were ugly. Well, that's objective. I thought the skins were actually fine. Unless you mean for the last one. I don't even know. Two Valks and 2 Yetis. It was an hour, and he recapped the video in another one, so watch that instead. Okay, so I think that must have been the other video I was seeing. That's why I was confused. Because I know I seen the one that was like the actual interview, and then I seen the one from his main channel. It's 21 minutes, and I thought it was the same thing, but I wasn't sure. But that's the one we'll watch, is the 21-minute one. So I just want to kind of get a look at that and see what kind of info he got out of the interview. So yeah, we'll watch that after both of these accounts are in Legends, and then after we watch the video, we'll do the Legends attacks that we get. It won't be very many. But we'll get them at the top of the hour. We should get them at like 5 p.m. You hope they don't do something like reduce troops cost again. Wait, what? Troops don't cost anything. You think the 0 troop cost was useless? That's kind of a crazy take. Skip that. I want 20 trophies. They look default, you have default. Okay, sure. Like I said, it's objective. There's nothing wrong with you not liking them. That doesn't mean they're bad. It just means you don't like them. I think they're pretty neat. They're meant to look like the default skins, but in a different animation style. Let's see, we're gonna take this 20 trophies. Guess I'll go from the top. A lot of heroes up there, so hopefully don't get too spicy. Come on, Fox, get in there, idiot. King. Oh, that's good enough. Not a super big charge, just enough to take that. That go for a second. I can just go ahead and get this going. That Quake. The King's gonna be annoying, but he's actually gonna push straight to the town hall because of that valley. So that's actually fine.
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No, he's
Can I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
There we go. A couple headhunters here. Takes care of that. King pops ability. Let's rage into here, get the town hall down. And Hog's here. I already used my headhunters, so that's kind of annoying. If I needed more of anything, it's them. We can poison though, because there's no CC. There we go. That works. Actually trying to keep Queen alive here. Thought I sent both Hog Riders, I guess I did. But that should do the trick. And then that should be our Legends League right there. And we got one more to do. We could even do the third one if we're going really frisky. GG. Played since 2013. Nice. I started at the very end of 2014. Imagine a Batman minion prince. If they could do some big collabs like that, I think it would be pretty good for the game. I doubt it, but it would be cool. But I mean, hey, Brawl Stars did a SpongeBob collab. I mean, that's not nearly as big of a collab as a DC collab would be. But I wouldn't say it's impossible for a DC or a Marvel collab to happen. I just think it's highly unlikely. I would imagine like DC or Marvel would probably want like a big payday for doing a collab with anybody. They're probably a very high value IP. So I don't know if Clash would be able to do something like that and make their money back. I don't really know how those collabs go. Also, welcome in, Grimy. No one here can 3-star your base other than Willis. Alright. We were in Legends. Let's do the sign up and move on to the next one. DC should be affordable by now. Nah, DC is still massive. Whether you like them or not. Alright, let's move on to this one. We gotta get... we got like 27 minutes to make sure we hit Legends. Otherwise, we gotta wait another hour. Alright. Oh, we have dragons on this account, I forgot. Well, that's fine, let's roll with it. Let's roll with it. Yeah, because I was going to push with dragons on one and hogs on the other. And depending on how crazy they get with the event troops, that might change for this season. If they actually add in, like, broom witches, we're going to spam some broom witches. $284, you've been grinding and fire music choices. Appreciate it. I think I'm close to level 300 on my main account. I don't know if that's the one that's 284 or not. Let's try to get 20 trophies. You just won a scenery and a Discord giveaway. Very nice. Oh yeah, I gotta see how many sceneries I have left to give away. Because I think I have a few. We'll have to do something with those soon. I think I've got like a month before they expire, but still. I have a tendency to forget about things. Hey, 20 trophies, let's take it. Take that all day. For the sweepers, I see one. Okay, there's the other. Kind of a dead base, so it shouldn't be too terribly difficult. There we go. Oh, Fox, really? Jeez. So dumb. Such big head, such little brain. That's good enough. Yoink. That bomb tower almost nuked that fox. Let's go Hound. I need to get in the habit of dropping the Hound first if we're gonna do it with the dragons. So it can actually get out in front. Alright. Let's freeze that. ERC probably back in at... Well, I want to stay away from those heroes. Let's just send her with everybody else. There we go. Oh, the Crusher Mortar's there. No, it's not. Just kidding. GG. Again, I need to probably not necessarily drop my CC on every attack. The real grinders and the real gemmers. Oh yeah, this one's a bit lower, 276. I thought they showed the player level on like on the side there. Maybe they changed that. Or maybe I'm just misremembering. Yeah, 284. We're getting up to 300. We'll get there one day. Hey, Ghosty, welcome in. Wanted to hop into a donation clan and hit 400. Yeah, that's where all most of my level comes from too. Is I used to donate a lot, and not even just hopping through donation clans, just in my own clan. Alright, let's grab another CC and keep rolling. You get 70k donos without gemming in that 35-day season? Jeez. Yeah, before they changed the way troops were donated, before they did the Anytime Clash update, I always gemmed troops for donations. I wouldn't even train archers for donations, I would just gem them. People got mad about that too if I did it on stream, which I thought was kind of funny. I think there's a clip of me actually gemming a bunch of minions to somebody on my channel. I'm pretty sure Mamba clipped it or Shivam, one of those guys. So they're like, you better not do it. And I was like, you know I'm gonna do it. And I sure did. That poor fox. Let's see if we can nail that sweeper. Boom. Get out of here. Okay. There's that. Now the only downside to that is we don't have just say we don't have that invis down. Where are all the air defenses at? Send this hound like across the base. Oop. That'll work. Goodness, this town hall does not want to die. Got a lot of invis for the RC, so we should be in good shape. Oh my goodness. And that expo, that was rough. I think we're still fine, but that was sloppy. You're the only viewer? Well, who have I been talking to this whole time? Cooked and not choked? Oh, I see. You said, you just choked troops. Is that your way to get them to pat the way you want to? You threaten them by choking them? How close to Legend? Well, the first account just went into Legends League, so this one is, we're at 49-14. We need 86. Almost went in without grabbing a CC. You invite me to your clan. Do you have Discord? Also, we have two viewers on YouTube, but I'm also live on like 3 different platforms. So rest assured, you are not alone. But yeah, if you're looking to join my clan, I'd be happy to invite you, but you gotta be in Discord. Now 3. Nice. I don't know how many we have on Twitch. 39. Let's skip that one. I wasn't planning. I wasn't paying attention. Too busy yapping. Alright, let's run it back. We'll take this one. Kind of annoying. I'd like to hit something a little bit higher up, but I was too busy yapping. Also, Tunnel 16s are just kind of annoying. I'm still not a big fan of taking the Eagle Artillery away. I think that was kind of a bad move. Like, I understand why they did it. I just wish they didn't. Oh, that invis is gonna go off. Which way are you gonna go? I mean, this works. I was gonna recall her out of there, but she's kind of doing some work. I'll take that. It's a hamster. I see that. Where the air defense is at? Oh, I see. I see. Wait on that freeze. Ice Hound OP. The pro players use that trick with the regular Lava Hound. I'm curious why they don't take the extra housing space for the Ice Hound. I think the Ice Hound is way better. Here. I need to update that message. We're really looking for Town Hall 17s. Although we do have family clans that take lower accounts, but there's our little promo. Grabbed it off of Twitch for you if you want to check it out. You wanna apply to the clan. It's almost CWL time. A little late to hop in too, but I mean, wouldn't be the first time we take last minute guys in. Although hopefully it doesn't go as badly as last time. Check your account once. Alright, after this attack we'll take a look. Hey, 25. Oh my goodness. Rolling in the trophies now. Very good. Let's not mess it up. She needs to go to that fire spitter. Okay. I wasted that invis, but I needed to make sure she was going to path the right way. So we want that fire spitter down. There we go. We'll take it. I barely kept that fox alive. That was crazy. It was on... I don't even think it was on 1 HP. Nice. We hit the sweeper on the left. There we go. We are on our way. Full rage there. Man, everything's splitting really badly though. Not a fan of that. Siege barracks troops aren't doing their job. I'll just send that RC down the middle once we get enough cleared out of the way. That'll be fine. Send her here. Yes, perfect. Put the town hall down. Oh, okay, we got something else on it anyway. We got one spear to it. Even the Air Expo outranges the rocket spear, which I guess is a good thing. You don't want the rocket spear to be too good. She can take the king, yeah. She's got enough extra damage out of that spear. Barely. So it's getting a little close here at the end. Should still be okay. There we go. What level clan in CWL? More than 10. 20 something? I don't even remember anymore. We're in Champs 3. What's happening to the game now? Do I use Super Hogs and CWL? If I'm feeling comfortable enough with them, yeah. Which right now I'm feeling pretty good with them. Our clan level is 28. We're almost at 30. We're getting there. I started this clan back in 2015. So, like, a couple of months after I started playing the game. Alright, I'll take a look at your basic ghosty. Discord is fun. It can be. Scrolling up, seeing messages I missed. We have 10 minutes to get into Legends League, so I gotta look really quickly. Town Hall 16. Gotta get them pets up. Got a max Phoenix and a level 10 Unicorn, which I guess is max. For Town Hall 16. I'd stop putting Dark Elixir in your Lassie, that'd be my advice. Love your India. Very nice. Very cool base. If you want a better show base, check out WBB. They do some really good ones. Not that that one's bad. But if you want different options, check them out. Hello, Selena. Welcome in. Your clan Coastal Tides is too. I see your clan 1 month. Nice. Keep an eye out for you. It wouldn't be the first time that we've encountered people from stream. It doesn't happen often. Alright, I gotta get CC really quickly. I know we're full. I don't know if we're gonna make it. We got 10 minutes. Come on, we can't be searching too much here. So the reason I'm saying we have 10 minutes is when you join Legends League, you get bases to hit at the top of the hour. So if we were to join Legends League right now, we would get bases in 10 minutes. If we join Legends League in 11 minutes from now, we have to wait 59 minutes to get bases to hit. That is how that works. Alright, this one should be good. Why did she not go invisible there? What the heck? Early warden there. Okay, we are on our way, ladies and gentlemen. That sweeper down, dragons. There you go. The Ice Hound get across. I probably should have sent it from the backside. I don't know why I sent it clear across the base. The dragons have gotten all those traps anyway. That was kind of dumb. Oh well. That Queen alive and the RC alive. We'll be in good shape. More about getting it done quickly than anything. Ice Hound's still chilling. Get it? Get it? Chilling? I'm sorry. Dad jokes. What's my highest trophy count? Like 58 something. I've never hit 6K. I think it's higher on my main account. This one's 5788. We got 8 minutes. Oops, I meant to check here. My highest trophy count is 5919. So we've been just outside of 6K. This season, I'm going to try to push every day, aside from the first couple of days, because I was very, very busy. And we will see if we can hit 6K this season. That's the goal. 17 trophies. I almost started hitting that base. Let's get 20, please. I don't even know what we need. That works. Oh, I thought I missed the fox there for sure. I don't know how we picked that fox up, but man, it was close. It was right on the edge. Just double rage right there. There we go. That should do it. Also never hit 6K. It's tricky, especially if you're just not a Legends pusher like me. I don't think there has ever been actually, I can say confidently, there has never been a Legends League season where I've done all of my attacks every day. There's always days where I miss attacks. And then once there's one, then it's like, well, not gonna bother worrying about my attacks for the next day either. So that's how that usually goes. I think the one time where I was close to 6K was actually the first season that Town Hall 17 was out, and I was just farming. I wasn't even trying to push. Oh, we made it. We made it. See? 5 minutes is what it's going to say on the timer. Boom. 4 minutes and something seconds. There we go. Alright. There we go. So in 5 minutes, we'll have bases to hit, but we are going to go take a look at Mr. Judo Sloth's video first and kind of react to that and see what new information is there. I realize it's kind of an old video, and people have already beat me to the punch. It's been out for a couple of days, but we're going to watch it anyway, because I haven't seen it. And I don't know what's there. Yo, Kazzy with the 18 months. Thank you so much for that support, Kazzy. Thank you. I appreciate that. You're the best. I'm not telling you to tell me what's in it. Rhonda hasn't seen the whole video. We're gonna watch it now. We got tube pulled up and ready to rock and roll. My goodness, I'm gonna have to fix this. That's the wrong thing. That should be it. Oops. Dang it, I keep clicking on the dang overlay. This is very annoying. I think it'll be pretty much full screen. Here, let me grab it. It's already on my feed. Hold your horses. I hope the disarmor's not coming back. That was such a boring troop. Very annoying. Yeah, it would just make that whole thing. It won't really fit on the screen. Actually, let's go to the PC one. That's better. See? No worries. Oh, well, let me do one more thing, too, before we get into this. I need to make sure that I record the audio from the video, because I did two React videos before, because we watched stuff on stream and talked about it a bit, and I was going to make those into videos for my channel, but I didn't get the I didn't capture the video's audio, which kind of defeats the purpose. So let me make sure that's gonna work properly. We can put it on track. Well, let's put it on track 4. Track 3 is fine. Track 3 is fine. All right. Let's pause this. I just tried to click on the OBS. And then let me know on your end if I need to turn the audio up or down. You saw the new skins, puked, and turned it off. You don't like the new skins either? I like them. And I usually don't like the animated style ones. I mean, it's kind of silly to say because it's all animated. But you know what I mean, like the comic booky kind of style. The audio is good. Well, it's not playing yet. I meant not my audio, but the audio of the video. But yeah, let me know once that starts playing how it is. Alright. How to use your Prime. Can you do it from your phone? Yeah, I think you gotta be on the browser. Alright, let's go ahead and jump in. Let me start recording. And we'll see what Mr. Judo Sloth has for us as far as information. Okay. So we're getting one in August, right? I think that new levels is a bad idea because it's already so hard to keep up with the equipment. I don't like that. And the levels are already so high. I think rebalancing's the way to go. Because you get what? 27 levels of equipment right now? For epics? I mean, I could see some more levels on commons, but I don't really want to see level 30 epics. But, I mean, if they're talking level 30, I guess it's not so bad because it's only a few more levels. Yeah, we don't want to see level 100 equipments. I don't want to see like level 40 equipments. That'd be crazy. Nah, get out of here with that. Not to mention, if they do more levels, the biggest issue I have with that is it's going to cost even more Starry Ore to upgrade those at the high level. It's already 150 to get the max level. I can't imagine doing like 200, 250 Starry Ore at a time. That's crazy. So hopefully that's not going to be the case. Hard mode is limited already. Yeah, but that applies to so few people. That's good. Yo, Grammy Dan with the Prime sub. Thank you so much for that support, Dan. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. That would be good. Okay. Yeah, they mentioned this in the other interview that we did watch. Is he summarizing like all the interviews? Yeah, no kidding. But they changed the background every season. It was addressed again, I see. Hopefully the near future. We have that this month, actually, the Hero Rush, which I'm very curious of what that's going to look like. Probably destroying enemy heroes. Or maybe I'm oversimplifying it. We'll find out soon. You don't know why they don't cap the starry ore required like they do glowy. I mean, I know why. I just don't like the reason. Money. Because the starry ore is directly tied to the epic equipment, which the people grinding that the most are going to be the people spending money. Therefore, squeeze as much as possible. I do think that there's a few things which I think Judo also has mentioned in the other interviews. The reason they didn't see like as much interaction with it is, one, most people probably didn't know it was happening, and for two, they only watched it for a very short period of time. Do we know when? Yeah, there's a lot of hero upgrades. Like you always buy all the starry. Oof, man, you're getting scammed. The starry ore in the shop is really not worth the price. They don't know, probably in the next year or so. I see. I was kind of hoping this month, but you know, that's overly hopeful. I hate upgrading heroes. It's easily one of the worst parts of the game. Probably right underneath of ores. People on your clan try so hard, they only FC in hard mode. I like the chests. Oh, there's the drop rates I was looking for. I think that's actually really close to what we got on that video that we recorded during the last chest. Because we were right around like 2 or 3% on Legendary. Now, it took several accounts to get there, but it did work out that way. You're going out with some friends and have some beers? Alright, Kazzy, sounds good. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good evening. I hate the streak event. It is the worst event in the game. I do not like daily login BS like this. Trash it. Trash it. Like, it's not even the bugs that make me mad about that event. It's just very annoying. Because every single time there's been a streak event, I've missed doing whatever task on one of the days, and it's like, okay, well, you got to either spend gems or reset. Yeah. They're not doing it this year, though. Well, seems like we're not getting a free one. Sub ended, looks like it. That's cool. I was hoping we'd get the elephant rider like sooner rather than later, but I know that that probably takes a lot of time with all the coding and all the art, and there's probably a lot of work that goes into that, so that's understandable. Yeah, I mean, that's obvious. I mean, that's obvious as well. It's not surprising at all. Elephants are your favorite animal? That's good. And people, by the way, people do that on purpose, especially in Legends League or like competitive matches. People are base building with obstacles because it's such a visual distraction. It's a lot of visual noise, especially when you're looking for buildings and you're seeing all these obstacles. It makes it harder to find things. So people are like using it as part of the strategy, and that's when you know that something has got to be changed with it. And this is not the first time that obstacles have been used in part of a strategy, and Supercell's fixed it, by the way. It used to be like obstacles actually changed pathing of troops at one point in time. Like people were using obstacles to intentionally path troops in certain ways, and then Supercell did obviously fix that, so that wasn't the case. So now they need to make it so you could just turn off the obstacles. You do that, you'll keep doing that. Well, they're taking it away from you here real soon. Ooh. I don't like that. No event troops in Legends League? Where am I supposed to record content? I think, okay, so if they're going to, let me talk about this really quickly. If they're going to take event troops from Legends League, and also if they're going to give us more than 8 attacks in Legends League, they need to make it so that the event troops are not used and the 8 attacks to count for trophies, but once you get past those 8 attacks, they should let you use event troops for the looting attacks afterwards. That way we could still, make content in Legends League with troops. Event troops. Scenery plus decorations, GG's to your eyes, yes. The lava loon. I'm sure the lava loon's probably going to come back every year at this point. I just don't know that it's ever going to be as good as it was the first year. You kind of like that, though? The Broom Witches 3-starred me so much you couldn't push? Yeah, I'm not saying that it's a bad thing to take the event troops out of Legends League. Obviously, it kind of ruins the competitive push, which is a bad thing. But I'm saying after the 8 attacks, to where it doesn't affect trophies at all, They should let us use it for that so that I can make videos. Or just practice and have fun with the troops, whatever the case may be. But yeah, they shouldn't... Any competitive aspect in the game shouldn't have event troops that are intentionally broken. That's obvious. That shouldn't even need to be said. Troop skins! Legend League should be a toggle too? I don't think so. I think if you're going to push trophies, just get into Legends League. Now, obviously, right now, the downfall of Legends League is the limit on attacks, but once there's no limit of Legends League attacks, there's no reason not to just be in Legends. They should have 2 game modes, one Legend League 8 attacks per day and a regular multiplayer to attack with unlimited attacks. Well, it shouldn't be 2 separate game modes, it should be all in the same thing. Legends League shouldn't be limited. But only 8 of the attacks should count for trophies. But in Legends you can't farm. After the 8 attacks. The attacks should be unlimited, and which they said is coming. This is something, I'm not just speculating on what should happen. This is something that they said is going to happen. You will be able to farm in Legends League soon. And I think Judo's even going to get into it if I could stop pausing the video. But yeah. But turning it into 2 different game modes is not the answer. That's just too much. They said they want to do it. They have to. Limiting people to 8 attacks a day is stupid. I even said it in one of my last videos. It's a bad business move. I don't know why they ever did it to begin with. Because, like they said, they're a business, so how does it make sense to have people do 8 attacks, assuming somebody has just the 1 account, and then be like, alright, well, you're done playing our game for the day, go away. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, they got to do a better job of visibility on stuff that's happening in the game. I think they underestimate how lazy people are. I'm not saying it as a bad thing. I'm saying it as you got to make things really obvious. People aren't going out of their way to click the news tab. Star Ore and a star bonus is a no-brainer. People just don't read, yeah. Well, there's not even anything to read. It's just not in the news tab. Or, I mean, like, you have to actively go to the news tab and see what's happening, and I'd say there's the heavy majority of people don't open the news tab. Obviously. So how do you find something that's globally interesting? That's tricky. I've seen this. Because every time they release a new country, I get tagged about it in the creator server. That's good. Open up them money. Is he my little brother? Yes. You love Batman? This epic raid thing, by the way, was super silly because they started it as a Kickstarter. And one thing I was wondering is why does a billion-dollar company, Supercell's a billion-dollar company with a B, why do they need a Kickstarter? Huh. Okay. That's kind of neat. I like that idea. That'd be neat as well. Your abilities on defense, that'd be crazy. You did say that naming bases would become a thing. That's really helpful. That's actually very nice. Because I lose track of which base is which, and it's like, I put a base in my lineup that's specifically for Legends League, but if I accidentally run it for War, and it gets tripled, I delete it. Because that's just what I do. Anytime I get like fresh tripled in War, or if I get tripled in CWL, I just delete the base and go to the next one. So if I do that to my Legends base, that's kind of annoying. Carbon Fin feature picks and bans, yeah. You're going to attempt it, but since you were pushing trophies, you couldn't. Oh, for that 300 starry, yeah. Yeah. That'd be good. They can only do so much with that, though. Something else that they need to do to help with like end game is come up with, I don't know, you don't almost have like a game mode that's like specifically for fully max players. But I don't even know where they would start with that. And then any content that's exclusive to fully max players is going to be upsetting to like 90% of the player base because they can't access it. Kind of like the crafted defense that made a lot of people upset. Remove the hook tower? They will. It's temporary. Hold on, let me see. It'll be gone in 64 and a half days. You just started and you have 3 builders. Do you think I can improve with 3 builders? You absolutely can, but hold on. I'm gonna take a little detour here to help answer your question. Let me pull something up really quickly. Doop doop. So I have a video that is on that specific topic that I think will be helpful. So this video, I got all 5 builders for free. You can actually get... That's not what I meant to do. You can get all 6 builders for free, technically. But I didn't cover the 6th builder, it's in builder base. But this video, I went through all the builders for free, so if you want to check that out, and if you have any questions, you can leave a comment on there and I'll help you out. Alright, back to it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Got a retard in the chat. Give me a moment. Go get help. Take your meds. Alright. In-game rewards. Or in-game tournaments. If they could do more... Like, they have this tournament hub. So, this little button right there. If they could find a way to use that for, like, some of their top-tier community tournaments as well, I think that would be really good for the game. I don't think that that'll ever happen, but I think it'd be a good idea. Alright. Yeah, I'd imagine these are not a high priority. Oh yeah, he's going over this now. Is that the most ideal way to do it? Maybe they need to hire a few more people. I want to rename my bases. I'm not going to get too excited. I think clan alliances, like, in the game would be amazing. But this is something they've actually been talking about for, like, almost 10 years. So, I'll believe it when I see it at this point. But it'd be great to connect family clans in the game. I think that's fine. Is it you, or would it be nice to do clan war preparation lowered to 12 hours instead of 24? The clan war prep at 23 hours is unnecessary, yeah. I think 12-hour clan war prep would be great. It'd be fine. So, I mean, especially as long as, like, you spin a war and it matches relatively quickly, it doesn't take that long to just fill your clan castles, and after that, there's nothing else to do. 24 hours is more likely to cover various time zones. Well, you would just... So, for right now, it's 23 hours for prep time. Or unless... Are we talking about prep day or battle day? Battle day, I think, needs to stay at 24 hours for people to get their attacks in for different time zones. Time zones don't really matter for prep day. And there's usually just 1 or 2 people that donate anyway. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, prep day should be 12 hours. I think that'd be fine, but we'll see. I don't know if they'll change it. 100 people. I think 50 is fine for clans. If you're going to go beyond 50, they need to tie together family clans. Now okay, so here's another thing that I just thought of too. So the way prep day is set is so that you can like stay on a war schedule, so that your wars end and you can start again at about the same time that you started the previous war. Now we like to start wars at about 6 p.m. and then battle day will start at 5 p.m. Eastern time for me. Now if they made it to where prep day was only 12 hours, that would actually be kind of inconvenient, because I would have to, if I wanted to stay on the same schedule, I'd have to make sure that I'm spinning wars at 5 or 6 a.m., which I'm usually getting ready and leaving for work. So that'd be kind of annoying. And if I pushed our battle days like out later, then they're ending super late for a lot of our European guys, and then that gets kind of annoying. So I don't know, maybe 12 hours wouldn't really work. Maybe it needs to be like 6 hours so that I could start like in the middle of the day. Plus, if they cut down prep day, we could squeeze more wars in, which means more ores. You think they should make it more variable like they do with Friendly War? The obvious problem with that is it's going to make it harder to actually match people in war. Because now you have a big variable. You have to match up with other clans that have picked that exact amount of prep time. So I can see why that's problematic. It's a good idea, I just don't think it would work. But I don't know how many clans are searching for wars either. My questions never get picked. There's Clash Ninja. They're worried about the economy. I feel like they could solve that issue with ghost bases. Just pump up the ghost bases with X amount of loot and the economy's fine. Jesus, that's annoying. That was a lot of screen flash in there. That'd be good. Nah, we don't need that. We don't need that. You really want to flex that back in 2025 you got a maxed out hook tower? Who cares? That would be neat. Oh wait, no, that was the blast of information. Never mind. I thought he was about to rapid fire. That's the end of the video. Alright, well, I don't feel like we really learned a whole lot there, to be honest. That kind of feels like all the stuff we've been hearing. It's cool, though. Let's do some Legends attacks. Let's get the music back on. But that was fun. I appreciate Judo getting some info, even though it's kind of what we've been hearing. Nothing really new. Go. You want to see equipment in the profile? Yes, that is something that would be amazing, especially for recruiting. Because if somebody tries to join the clan, you don't know what level of equipments they have. And that's such a huge thing. It's very important information. Yeah, we can do predictions. We have 3 Legends attacks. So we'll do one quick prediction here. Actually, let's just do it like this. We'll do it like this for both of these accounts. So there you go. You get 1 prediction for the 3 attacks. Will I go perfect? Now it's on for 10 minutes. And I could potentially get a fail here. I will end the prediction before the 3rd attack, though. And this might be the kinds of bases that we find, or we might find something maxed out. Who knows? Although being low in Legends League, it's likely going to be stuff like this. Alright, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see, it's fine. It's a Swiss cheese base. Missing some key buildings. Really, Expo's all piled up right there. Hold these Expos down. Yoink. Everybody in. Easy enough. They should make setting base mandatory to join Legend League. Yeah, I think that's another one of those things that people just aren't aware. Obviously not everybody, but there's clearly a bunch of people who aren't aware that once you get into Legends League, you need to set a base. Like I said, you can't underestimate how lazy people are. People don't like reading. Some people can't read. I shouldn't have used the ice block. I didn't realize that was a CC spell. Whoops. That's fine. It's not a lot of metals wasted there. Engineer in Legends League, pretty much. Alright, attack number 2. What are the predictions looking like? We have 1 fail. Well, everybody who voted for 2 fails. Well, you're not out of it yet, but it depends on what this next base is. If you're betting for me to get 2 fails, I gotta fail this next attack. Let's see what happens. When I first joined, I didn't know that you could. Yeah, it's not super clear. Like, I can't judge because I've always been a super active player. Which most Clashers are not. Okay, I already see. Why am I looking at this for so long? It's a Town Hall 15. Also, rip anybody who said 2 fails. I gotta remember not to use the ice block. Get the monolith. Yeah, I'll just let her keep. Well, she's kind of ruining my pathing now. Yoink. Did I just fail? I haven't failed. Not yet. I'll even read chat while I do this. Hey, too much. Welcome in. Fail rip. Oh, he's hoping I failed. Which one did you put in on? The 2 fails? Let me see. No, Julo voted for 2 fails. Wait, you didn't even predict. He's just hoping for me to fail. It's okay. I get it. Easy. So judge away. Never judged anyone in my life. You were scared? Alright, so anybody who put 2 fails on the predictions is out of the running. So it's either going to be just 1 fail or a perfect legend day. And I will close the predictions here in a few seconds. So last call to get your points in. Last call, last call. It could be another cheese base or it could be something max. We'll see. You do when you review bases. Shh, nah. There we go. We're locked in. We're locked in. Let's see what we get. A Town Hall 15, yet again. This was highly likely to happen. So if you voted against me being successful, then that was your fault. Let me climb trophies a little bit, then you vote for 2 stars. Maybe even 1 stars. Also, I think Battlefield is having a beta test soon, which I believe I have a key to get early access to. I might do some Battlefield on stream. I haven't played like FPS games in a long time. I don't even remember last time I played an FPS game. Does anybody here play like COD or Battlefield or anything like that? I watched a little bit of it on stream, the new Battlefield game, because they're letting streamers like playtest it. And it looked kind of fun. I don't know how good I would be at it. Like I said, it's been quite some time. I mean, there was never really a point where I was really big into first-person shooters. Well, that's not true. I played the heck out of Halo. And I actually basically got started in gaming on Unreal Tournament. Might be a bit old for some people to know what it is. It's like one of the OG FPS games. It was a blast. I played Halo 3 to death. I played quite a bit of Black Ops. I don't remember which one, but whichever one was the most popular one. That's the one that I played a lot of as well. I never really was into zombies, though. I just did multiplayer. Zombies is not my jam. Lots of people streaming it right now. Yeah, they got like a big streaming event going on. Play COD sometimes. I've gotten tired of COD, except for I really like the World War II like remakes that they do. I think those are fun. But I might try Battlefield. We'll see. You don't care for shoot 'em up games except for Duck Hunt? I played that game. You had that little controller gun. You pointed at the TV. The TV that was like big and fat and heavy, and you'd hurt your back if you tried to pick it up. I love Duck Hunt on the Nintendo 64. No zombies. Zombies would take forever to play. Yeah, I just never enjoyed it. I don't know why. No reason in particular. But there we go. Let's pay out to the believers, and we'll run it back. Before I run the predictions back, let me make sure that we only got 3 attacks on this other account. It could be more. If it is more, then we might do a couple of predictions on this one. Pitfalls was your favorite. Now that one I'm not familiar with. Heck, I even played the old 007 games. The only FPS game you play is Destiny 2. After friends buying you like $600 worth of content after you said not to? Jeez. Yeah, I was too deep in the Borderlands games to get into Destiny. So I never got into that. Pong. I've actually played Pong on an Atari, believe it or not. My uncle found an old Atari at a yard sale and brought it home with some games. I think maybe just the one game. I don't remember. It's been a long time. But we played Pong for a little bit, and then we got bored quickly. Because we were young kids used to much more, like, extravagant games. But we played it. We got the experience. Alright, let's see how many attacks we got. We also got 3, so let's run it back for the same prediction. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. The prediction is live. You were little when it came out. Got yours new when they came out. It's a little bit before my time. Just a little. Oh my goodness, we got a real base. Look at that. They got the multi on the bottom. That's obnoxious. I like to go behind the fire spitters, but I also would like to get this multi out of the way. I think this is the play down here. We're just gonna have to go into one of the fire spitters. Probably get rid of that cannon too while we're at it. If she goes to the monolith, that'd be amazing. I don't think she will. Oh my god, she does. That's crazy. Oh, she got distracted. Okay, she's going to get the monolith too. I did not expect that. But we'll take it. Look at this funnel. This is actually crazy. Poison. Apprentice Warden is in. Well, Headhunter. I probably shouldn't have done the Headhunter. I only get 2 of them. Ice Golem is obnoxious. Alright, let's go from the top. Actually, let's go from the bottom here. Oof, everything in the core is dead. We got a lot of value, though. So I don't hate it. Alright, Augies, you got this. Ah, that king on the backside's kind of gross. I wish I'd saved that headhunter. It didn't even get the queen anyway. Oh, no. Okay. Let's see if we can get through everything. King's gonna be the biggest issue. We got lots of hogs to distract him. Perfect Legend League day is already on the line. RC's still healthy though. I think we're fine. Yeah, I think we're chilling. Sheesh. Billy, will you review my base? If you want me to, of course. There we go. We got it. Alright. The perfect day stays alive. I got a friend request? Who's this? HS. I know who this is. EG Mag. I don't know who this is. This is when somebody pops into chat. That was me. There we go. Next attack. Then after this attack, we close predictions. Nobody's voting for 2 fails. That's probably smart. Look at that. We got a Swiss cheese base this time. Swiss cheese base. Which hole do I put the royal champion into? There's so many options. So many options. Too many options. I don't even know. Okay, let's go for the town hall. Oh my goodness. Almost missed that invis timing. That town hall shoots incredibly quickly. Tornado out of the way. Good. She might go to the scatter. That's not good. That's fine. I guess we'll just go here. I don't even know what to do. There's just nothing to the base. Just heal early. Good call, giant bombs. I want to make sure we protect the headhunters for the back end. We'll drop them into the holes. Watch, I'm going to drop the headhunters in the holes, and that's where the spring traps will be. Just calling it now. Where'd the holes go? There we go. No spring traps. That's kind of impressive. Miss anything over there? We are cruising. Easy. Doesn't get easier than that. Could have been a Town Hall 7. I'd struggle more. Wondering when you jumped into OnlyFans. Wait, what? I wouldn't recommend that. Going there anyway. Alright, last chance to put points in. Will I go perfect or will I fail the last attack? Now remember, the first base that we got was actually a good base. But, also remember we're in low legends. So, the choice is yours. I'll close it in a few seconds. Ah. I'm following now. I'm tracking. Alright, let's close up the submissions. Let's rock and roll. This is decent. Ish. Eh. The foot licking. Oh god. Nope, 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 don't die. Thank you. Man, that queen was sniping my fox. Ooh, we barely got that expo. That was clutch. Very nice. What's out of the CC? A dragon? Don't like that. Big in. All these skellies are holding everything up. I knew there was something else in there. Oh dang, my queen went to ability as well. Town Hall's down, and here we go. Got a lot of hogs in the middle. Storages as quickly as we can. Giant's still alive, which is good. Let's heal here. Let's get that other headhunter in. Holy cow. A lot of enemy heroes down there. That's annoying. The king was still alive on the outside. I don't know how that works. He just went down to Phoenix. But I think we're chilling, and we didn't need to use the CC again. The RC's ability, and there we go. Another perfect day. Is that a max drag? Aren't they blue? That is a good question. I have no idea. You would think I would know. I just did a bunch of dragon attacks. I don't think it was max. It looked like it was the previous level. It's too bad I won't tell you. We'll take a look at it. One of Judo's oppositions to having troop skins, especially on defense, was he said people won't know what level the troops are on defense. But when do people ever care what level the troops are on defense? I generally just assume it's max and go from there. It really doesn't make that big of a difference. That's definitely not a max dragon, I don't think. Let's make one and find out. Shivam, I'm a big fan of you. Some of these. Watch, I'm gonna forget I did that. Where's the dragon? There it is. Okay, maybe well, no, it's got blue fire. I think that's the biggest difference. So that was not a max dragon. I gotta look again. I'm pretty sure that was not a max dragon. See, you could put skins on the dragons and I wouldn't even know. Nope. No blue fire. And less blue on the body. It is definitely not max. Alright. That is all the legends attacks. We took a look at the video. I think we're going to call it there for tonight. A little bit of a short stream. And I've been off of streaming for a couple of days, but going into this weekend, I'm looking to make up for it. And I don't foresee any issues this weekend, so hopefully that'll be the thing. So let me pay out the channel points. There you go. Don't think troop skins are a good thing because it's eye-catching and would distract. Well, I mean, if they're too eye-catching, the thing would be just don't use them, right? I would like to have troop skins. Like when you pop the king and queen's ability and the little archers or little barbs used to have skins, that was cool. I wish they would do that for like the actual troops, and it looks like they will. But yeah, if you find it too eye-catching, then don't run them. Oh, you mean on defense? Maybe that's not a bad thing. Have you ever lost track of a defensive headhunter? I don't know. It's hard to say, but I don't foresee that being like a massive problem. We'll see what happens. Maybe they don't implement it on defense. I think that's a possibility. But I am going to end it for this evening. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. You guys are awesome, as always. For those of you on Kick and YouTube, I will see you guys tomorrow.